Hey guys, this is Space Tree from Hippopotamus Sandwich, and this is a battle with AD Zim from Serebii. Um, I start off with my Aerodactyl, and they lead with a Jirachi, and it tricks me a Choice Scarf, and I set up Stealth Rocks, so that kind of sucks, so I have to switch out. And then I go into my Gliscor to take the Iron Head, because Gliscor is kind of a physical wall. And then I try to Earthquake to get some damage on it, but he U-turns, and he goes back out into Suicune, which is fine. Like, U-turn doesn't really do anything. But I Earthquake, and Suicune takes it pretty well, because Suicune's pretty bulky. So, I don't want to take a Surf, so I switch out and go into Kingdra, because I'm pretty sure Kingdra can take it, but he just sets up the Reflect, and then I don't think he can break a sub with Surf, so I just sub, which works out well for me because he goes into Latios, and then I'm able to get off free Dragon Dance while he breaks my sub with Thunderbolt. So that's pretty good. And then I'm +1, and I decide to just Outrage to get rid of the Latios because Latios is really annoying, and I really hate it. And it ends up one-shotting the Latios. And then he goes out into Heatran, and I get the crit that mattered more than any other crit in the history of the world. Because this crit, it one-shots this Heatran after Stealth Rock with a Reflect Up, which I didn't even know was possible with Outrage. And he sends out a Jirachi, and I Outrage, and it doesn't do that much, because Jirachi's reasonably bulky, and he's Steel-type. And then I take the Iron Head, and I just tried to go for the Waterfall here because I thought I could probably do some serious damage because I'm +1, but I hurt myself in my Confusion, and then he kills me with U-turn and goes out into Suicune again. So I just what do I go out into? I don't remember. I go out into Blissey, yeah, and he reflects again. And I use Toxic because my plan actually was to stall this thing with Toxic until he needed to use Rest, because I knew he had Reflect, so I didn't think he had the Sleep Talk, so I was waiting for him to rest, and I was gonna send in my Lucario and set up twice with Swords Dance, but I just end up stalling with this guy, and he can't really do anything to me, so I just sit there and protect and Flamethrower, just trying to get damage on him and wither down his health with the Toxic damage. And I take that Surf and I Flamethrower, which does nothing because he has 2 or 3 combines. But I thought he was going to Surf again, so I Soft-Boiled. But he doesn't want to die from Toxic damage, so he ends up going out into Dragonite, and I Soft-Boiled and get back all my health. And then I actually make some not so great plays against this Dragonite. I protect while he Extreme Speeds, and then he dances and I Toxic him, which is good because it's pretty hard to sweep while you're Toxic. And then he dances again, and I thought he was going to attack, so I use Soft-Boiled, which ends up being bad, and then he Extreme Speeds and kills me. I was going for the Flamethrower to get damage on him, which was really stupid. I should have just protected. I don't know why I didn't. It was just a bad play by me. So I get one-shotted by +2 Extreme Speed. But I send out my physical wall, which is Skarmory, and he Outrages, and Skarmory resists it, so it does not very much. And then I just Roosted, and I get back all my health, pretty much. After leftovers, I get back all my health, which is really good, because Skarmory helps out later in the battle. But, I get back all my health, and he dies from Toxic, which is nice. And then he goes out into Jirachi, and I can't really do anything to him, so I switch out back into my Gliscor, and he tricks me a Focus Sash, the Focus Sash he got from my, Aerodactyl. And then he sets up Stealth Rock while I Earthquake, and that does about half of the rest of his health. So I'm like pretty sure that I can kill him with another Earthquake, so I just hope that he doesn't get the flinch, and I Earthquake, and he ends up not getting the flinch, and I finish him off with Earthquake, which is pretty good. I really don't like Jirachi, so it's nice to have him out of the way. And then he goes back out into Suicune, and I think he was trying to scare me away because of the Surf, but I actually run Jolly on my Gliscor, so I just Earthquaked because I was pretty sure I would outspeed him. And I end up doing that, and I finish him off. And I just Earthquake again on the Scizor because I'm pretty sure I outspeed him too, because it's his last guy, and I just want to get damage on him. But he Swords Dances, and then he Bullet Punches, which kills me. Kind of sucks. He gets a crit, but I don't know if that mattered or not. But yeah. So I go out into Skarmory because even after a Swords Dance, Skarmory walls Scizor and can kill it with Brave Bird, so I Brave Bird him, and I almost kill him, which is pretty cool. And then he Bullet Punches, but since Skarmory resists it, and he's really physically bulky, it doesn't do barely anything, especially after 2 dances, and that ends up finishing him off. So, good battle, AD Zim. Rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching.